Hello there. I'm live in the middle of the day today. It's weird. Um, Today I want to chat with you about disaster planning. I have had one of those weeks where like every single day something else happens. I have been chatting with you guys about this. So yesterday I was chatting about hot water tanks, and by chatting I mean I got a little riled up about it. I was kind of yelling about hot water tanks. And so that was yesterday, and the house was left as a like full of garbage, and our internet guy hasn't shown up, and like anyways, so every day it feels like it's been a day. And then so today we had the cleaners come in. My lovely real estate agent Laura has arranged for cleaners to come in this morning, which I'm so happy about. And I was like, okay, we're making it. We're like moving on. And then I went to turn my computer on today, and the hard drive, so I turn it on, and then it's like it says HP, and then it's got like little dots going in a circle, and then just blackness. And so I thought, oh good, let's try this again. So I think I rebooted, it didn't really boot 3 times, and then I was like, well, guess she's dead. Crap. So I called my dad. My dad is a computer, he fixes computers, or he used to before he worked for me. And so he told me about this trick, and how if you push down the power button long enough for it to turn off, and then you don't let go and you just hold it down for a minute, it like cleans out static or something. I don't know how it works, but it allowed me to boot to a new screen, which was like a blue screen, and it gave me some options. So I was able to turn it on today, which is how I'm able to go live right now. But I ran some diagnostics on the hard drive, and the hard drive has failed. Like a piece of it, I don't know enough about how this works, because I know that if the hard drive's truly like failed, like I wouldn't be able to turn it on, but it's not passing one of the diagnostic tests. And for a while there, I was like, well, this is it. Like, I'm not gonna be able to turn it on today, so there goes my work day. But I was annoyed for sure, and it was like one more thing. But I do all of my work in the cloud, like all of the files that I work on, all of my client files, everything that I do is on OneDrive. So it's super secure, but it's in the cloud. And so if this computer were to ever crash, like maybe tomorrow, then yeah, it would be annoying, and I would have to reload programs, and there's a couple of personal things that I don't keep on my OneDrive, but generally speaking, it really wouldn't be a big deal, because I wouldn't actually lose anything, because there's nothing sitting on the hard drive. And that was a strategic choice that I made when I first started this business, because I didn't want my client files, which are very important for me to be able to keep, to be tied to the hard drive, because I know how finicky electronics can be. And so I did not at all want that to be the case. So I didn't, and I'm pretty happy about it. But while the computer was down, I was thinking, okay, like I haven't lost anything, which is great, but I can only do so much work from my phone, right? Like I can send emails, I can look at documents like online, like my OneDrive, I have access to OneDrive, but it's not a computer, right? Like I can't do some stuff. So how am I gonna get a computer? Because my laptop is under warranty, which is excellent. But I'm gonna have to send it away. I think I just froze there, just because my computer is terrible and not keeping up. And I think that's actually the reason that my quality of the videos has been terrible for the last few days. But just guessing. So my computer is still under warranty, which is excellent. It's only 2 years old. And so I will be sending it away to HP to get fixed. But the computer's gonna be away for however long that takes. So I need to have some sort of backup plan in place, because I can't not work for days, right? Like I gotta work, I gotta be on my computer and helping clients and working. So I am thinking about buying a desktop. I think I've decided I don't actually need a laptop. I like the idea of it, and I like being able to like pick it up and go sit on the couch, but like I don't really do it that often. I sort of treat it like a desktop. So I've decided I'm gonna get a desktop. I'm gonna invest in a desktop. So now I'm gonna have 2 computers. So then when this one finally does eat it for real, or gets fixed or whatever happens to it, I'll have a spare, which is all part of the disaster planning. I think it's really, really important in our business to think about the bad things that could happen. Like, what is our worst case scenario? Or not even a worst case scenario. Like, my computer sort of like having a hard drive failure was not the worst case scenario in the sense that it did boot, and it didn't, like, I didn't lose anything, but just what would cause major disruptions for me in my day-to-day of my business, and how can I mitigate those risks? So for me, mitigating the risk of losing material or by having it on my OneDrive. I have been able to save a little bit of money, not a lot, but a little bit, so that if something happens, like I need a new desktop, I can go and buy it and I don't have to worry about it. So those 2 things are really, really big for me today, and it's kind of like insurance. You don't need it until you need it, and then, man, you need it. And you're so grateful that you have it. So that was the day, and we're only halfway over. It was like 9 o'clock in the morning, and like my computer wouldn't turn on, and I was like, oh, come on. It's like not even 9 in the morning yet. Oh, what else is gonna happen today? Every time I get an email today, I'm like, oh, now what? So it's been a day. But it's gonna get better. I'm gonna go play volleyball later. Anyways, so disaster planning. Think through for yourself and your business. What would cause some major disruptions for you? Disruptions like construction you can hear going on as they tear up the street out there. Disruptions, yeah, like maybe that is a thing. You've got to do meetings all day long. How do you mitigate that? Is there a way that you can figure that out in your house? Are you able to keep a spare laptop, even if it's just a cheap one? Do you have external hard drives? That's what I'm doing now currently. I'm transferring everything that I do have on my hard drive to an external hard drive so that I can send it away. And if they say, yeah, so sorry, then that's okay. So I really encourage you to do that before you need it. Tomorrow, I'm super excited. Tomorrow, we have a very special Facebook Live and YouTube Live coming to you tomorrow at about 2 p.m., probably a little after 2 p.m. I am going to have a guest. That's right. It'll be my very first guest on my live, I guess you could call her show. It's like a daily show. And it's going to be my virtual assistant. She's amazing. And we're going to be talking about efficiency and how you can be more efficient as a business owner. And just how a virtual assistant can help you in doing that, but also how you, like, tips for you to be more efficient on your own, not just saying like you definitely need to hire a virtual assistant, but just, yeah, how to be more efficient in general. And we'll probably talk about how we got started and the impact she's had for me in my business. So super excited about that. It'll be tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern time. So join us tomorrow. I'm going to set up a little, like, going live tomorrow. It'll be a little announcement. So you should be able to click it that says send me a reminder or something like that. But yeah, I'd love to see you tomorrow, Friday, September 4th at 2 p.m. Eastern. I hope you're doing well today. I hope you're having a better day than I have been so far. And I'll see you tomorrow. And this time it'll be with Natasha. So we'll both see you tomorrow.